Fans think Jeffree and Nate have broken up, but it could be some other sad news.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle quit the royal family this week and the internet went wild.
As the Australian bushfires continue to burn, the Kardashians have something to say.
Hey everyone, welcome back to this year's very first Celebrity Lowdown for 2020.
Yes.
I'm Sussan Mourad.
And I'm Emile Ennis Jr. If you are a fan of the show, of the show, you know that we're sitting on our big comfy sofa or couch. I don't know, we changed what we call it
I call
each
it a
week.
couch.
We sit on here, we enjoy it, and we spill all the tea, and we're so grateful that you are tuning in so we can spill the tea to somebody.
Yeah, we're so excited to do this. You know, we kick it off on a Saturday morning every week, but of course, you know, you can tune in anytime because it's YouTube and that's just the beauty of
anytime
it.
You want.
But we are so excited for 2020 and this is our very first Celebrity Lowdown of the decade.
Yeah, so Happy New Year.
Yeah.
But even though it is a Happy New Year, we have some possibly, I can't talk, possible sad news to report. This week, rumors have been swirling on the internet that one of YouTube's most solid and loved up couples, I'm talking about Jeffree Star and his boyfriend Nate, have broken up.
Now, before we get into this any further, like we said, these are rumors, and because it's got the internet in an absolute fizz, we wanted to look into why fans think this is true and point out some of the reasons why other fans believe that it's not.
Yeah, so Jeffree and Nate, as you would know, started dating in 2015, and they've been solid ever since. Even just recently, you know, they moved into their multi-million-dollar mansion, which it is gorgeous.
I mean, I'm happy to live in like the front garden, just in that little patch somewhere. I mean, this house is incredible.
It's so good. Oh, and then Jeffree dropped his Our New Dream House tour video on January 1st.
I wanted a place for me and my family. Obviously, me and Nate and the dogs are not moving into a 10-bedroom house by ourselves. That would be ridiculous.
And of course, in the title, you know, it's our, meaning him and Nate. So the question is, why does everyone this week think that they've suddenly broken up?
Well, this week, Jeffree and Mitchell cancelled their European makeup masterclass tour 4 days before it was due to begin. And it was due to unforeseen personal reasons on Jeffree's part. So the tour organizer Tati Lashes released a statement on their website saying, quote, "It is with a heavy heart that we must regretfully inform you that due to unforeseen personal reasons, Jeffree Star is unable to travel to Europe to take part in the upcoming Jeffree Star and Mitchell Masterclass tour presented by Tati Lashes."
So the statement went on to say that all tickets will be fully refunded, which is a good thing because, you know, obviously people have paid good money for this. But makeup artist Mitchell also took to his Instagram stories explaining that he was heartbroken for fans, but also for Jeffree, who he just wanted, quote, to be happy again.
He didn't go into too much detail, but he did explain further, saying, "I feel so many emotions because I feel so upset that the tour is not going ahead, but I also feel upset because my friend's upset. The worst part is that it really can't be helped, and these feelings that Jeffree is feeling, I wish that I could just make them go away. Not just for the tour, but so he can be happy again." Adding that there was nothing that could be done, saying, quote, "There's literally no way of anyone changing it. We are all heartbroken. Just keep Jeffree in your heart and in your mind."
Yeah, so with all that being said, this had so many fans speculating and worried that Jeffree and Nate had broken up, but it wasn't because of the announcement alone. Fans noticed that Jeffree had also changed his Instagram bio by removing wifey to Nathan. His Instagram bio now reads self-made cosmetics creator, the makeup reviewer, Scorpio survivor, mom of 4 Pomeranians, co-owner of Killer Merch.
And it was because of this particular change to the bio as well as the tour cancellation that fans were not well over this rumored breakup.
Yeah, like this person who said, "I swear to God, if Nate and Jeffree broke up, it's like my parents getting divorced again. I just cannot."
And if Jeffree and Nate break up, then y'all might as well break up with your partners too, since there's no hope for the rest of us. But while a lot of fans were sharing their heartbreak and hope that the rumors weren't true, there were also a lot of fans chiming in with their views, and in particular, why the breakup just is not it and not the reason for everything that's going on.
Yeah, like this person who said, okay, if Jeffree Star and Nate broke up, I think he would still go on his European tour because 1, wouldn't you want to get away after a breakup? And 2, Jeffree ain't the kind to let a breakup stop him from grinding. And this person who said, okay, but why would Jeffree and Nate break up after they bought a house together? Do y'all ever stop to think it has something to do with family or something personal is happening? Didn't think so.
And something to do with family is what a lot of other people were thinking. So this person summarizes what a lot of others were saying when she tweeted, seriously, I'm so annoyed, y'all. Let Jeffree take his break. His mom is sick. One of his fans was brutally murdered recently. So many things is going on in his life. And no, Nate and Jeffree didn't break up. Get off his sack. He will update us when he is ready.
And sadly, we do know it's true. Jeffree's mom is and has been unwell. He also told us about it in his new home tour when talking about why his home had so many rooms.
So there's a lot of speculation of like what's happening, what's going on, and it's like my mom. I don't know how. It's not to be really dark. It's like I don't know how much longer she has left, and I want to spend every moment I can with her.
There was also a comment posted by someone in a Facebook thread that mentioned Jeffree's mum's health, and they said, quote, "Update, apparently Nathan's brother was on Instagram Live and allegedly said the cancellation is due to Jeffree's mum. However, I cannot verify this as I did not see the live myself." And on Thursday, there was a tweet that Jeffree made and then deleted that said, "Dear God, please stop the pain," with a crying emoji. Now, we don't know what that means, so our thoughts and prayers go out to Jeffree and his mum if that is the case. We hope everything's okay. It sounds like he's probably going through a difficult time right now, and we're hoping whatever it is, he gets to a place where he is in a much better place.
Yeah, it's definitely difficult when you're dealing with anything in your life, but specifically a mom. So,
or if it's a relationship,
yeah.
like we don't know what that tweet was about.
But something else some fans were pointing to is that Nate is allegedly no longer on social media, something people were questioning. But Jeffree addressed this recently in the Dish with Trish podcast in December of 2019, where he said that Nate deleted all of his social media accounts weeks ago, apparently wanting to detach from the social world.
And while that was in December, this person who believes they actually did break up shared this tweet and a screenshot saying, "They did break up. Nate has a new Instagram which Zach follows and Jeffree doesn't." Now, whether this is a real page or fake, time will tell. However, Zach, Nate's brother, is actually following that account. But when this account was created, we don't know. It could be his personal Finsta account. Like, we just don't know.
Yeah, there's so many options and people can speculate all day. But in the end of the day, like when Jeffree says something or Nate says something, that's when we'll know.
Exactly.
In the meantime, we'll just have to continue to move on with our lives. But guys, we must move on to the royal family because that's something that really had everyone blowing up this week. And it was the announcement from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle that they decided that they no longer want to be senior members of the royal family.
Literally, Emile, the internet almost broke with this news, which was revealed when they shared their announcement on their Instagram account, which basically said, to summarize, it was a long post, but they said, quote, "We have chosen to make a transition this year in starting to carve out a progressive new role within this institution. We intend to step back as senior members of the royal family and work to become financially independent while continuing to fully support Her Majesty the Queen." They also said they plan to split their time between the UK and North America and essentially wanted to do what was best for their son Archie and launch a new charitable entity.
Yeah, and while everyone was losing all chill, reports were coming out that this was news to everyone else in the royal family, including the Queen, Prince Charles and Prince William, and his wife Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, who were apparently blindsided by the news. Then, after Harry and Meghan put out their statement, Buckingham Palace made their own somewhat tense announcement, which strengthened the reports that the royal family didn't see the announcement coming.
Yeah, the statement said, quote, "Discussions with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are at an early stage. We understand the desire to take a different approach, but these are complicated issues that will take time to work through." And as the week went on, more and more details were coming out and starting to unfold. And Just Jared reported that according to royal sources, now, you know when we say sources, like they're sources, but they seem to be sources that they're reporting, so I guess there's some strength to it. Anyway, Prince Harry had apparently asked for a meeting with the Queen after they were back from Canada, because that's where they spent the holidays. And she agreed, but reportedly didn't want to discuss anything relating to Harry's earlier proposal of future roles until he had discussed it with his father, Prince Charles, first. So apparently he had brought it up before the holidays.
Right.
And then when the time for the meeting came, Prince Harry was reportedly blocked by the advisors to the Queen, who apparently made it clear at this time that Harry was not to go public with his intentions. But then fast forward to the day of the announcement, Harry apparently, allegedly, reportedly sent a statement only 10 minutes before it was released.
Oh, and then Just Jared reported that the Queen's advisors told The Standard that, quote, "Harry and Meghan will be punished for this." Like we just said, these are sources, but it sounds really intense, especially what must be happening behind closed doors. It's all very messy, but the internet had a lot of feelings on this as news broke and hashtag #MegExit became trending on Twitter. We're not going to get into all the reactions because there were a lot of them with people sharing so many different opinions and with a lot of support for Harry and Meghan. Like this person person who said, Meghan as she leaves the toxicity behind with her man and baby. You love to see it.
And also, allow me to rewrite the headline. Young couple decide to live a better life for their son. End copy, hashtag Megxit. And also this person who said, my friend has summarized Meghan and Harry perfectly. If your friend was in a job where people were racist, emotionally abusive, and just downright nasty to a point where her mental and physical health was affected, you'd tell her to leave immediately. Megxit.
And then there was this tweet that says, I find it so insanely ridiculous that Meghan Markle, who just seems to want to live and isn't hurting anyone, is catching more backlash than Andrew the super creep. Y'all are whacked. Ooh. There were so many more tweets where that came from, and honestly, this definitely is a shock to us all. My favorite thing that happened out of all of this, though, was Madame Tussauds London moving Prince Harry and Meghan to another part of the museum. That made my day.
If you look up the hashtag, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, but it'll be interesting to see how things unfold. And you know what? I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
You know, that they're doing what they want and really shaking things up.
Okay, but now we have to move on and do our rapid round, starting with Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez dropped Rare this week, and we are loving it, and we can't wait to get into more of the details of it in coming weeks.
Yes, we cannot wait. And this week, Justin Bieber opened up and revealed that he has Lyme disease. He shared on Instagram, quote, while a lot of people kept saying Justin Bieber looks like on meth, etc., they failed to realize I've been recently diagnosed with Lyme disease. Not only that, but had a serious case of chronic mono. He went on to share that these things will be explained further in a docu-series I'm putting on YouTube shortly.
Yeah, but also there was some sad news. The Australian bushfires sadly continue to ravage through Australia. So many celebrities have been showing their support on social media and sharing their pledges to donate money to help all of those in need right now.
Yeah, and we'll also include in the bio some links that if you do want to donate or if you do have the means to donate, of course, every little bit helps because it is really, really sad what is happening in Australia right now. And the Kardashians this week actually dealt with some backlash of their own in connection with the fires, with many fans thinking they weren't doing enough to help. Kim clapped back at the accusation, saying, nothing gets me more heated than to see people think they know what we donated to and to think we have to publicize everything. Which seemingly indicates that she did in fact make a donation.
Yeah, Kylie Jenner, on the other hand, did announce that she donated $1 million, but the announcement came via her IG stories after she received a ton of backlash for her posting about her heartbreak over the 500 million animals that have unfortunately died in the fires, followed by a post of her wearing real mink fur slippers. Like we said, though, we'll put the links below for anybody who wants to donate, because even if you can't donate, at least you can share those links with the people who are in your immediate circle.
Yeah, because every little bit helps. And, you know, right now, even if you just pray for rain, you know, because Australia really needs it right now more than ever. They really are suffering, and we really do hope that everything settles down there soon, because it's just unfathomable what's happening.
Yeah, but we want to move on and talk about something that's a little more lighthearted. Emojis.
Emojis, yes.
You know, we do our emojis on the show, so tell us what we're going to do this week, Susan.
Yeah, you guys. So, you know, if you've been an OG from the very beginning of Celebrity Lowdown, which, as you know, it's a pretty new show, and we're so grateful to have you here with us every week. But, you know, we like to have a bit of fun with emojis. And so we thought, you know, in case it's your first time, or even if it's not your first time, we'll keep it OG for the first episode of 2020. And if you paid close attention in today's episode, you probably noticed some random emojis popping up at some random times. So we want you to drop them in the comment section below in the order they appeared. They might have related to the story, they might have not, but we want to know if you're actually watching.
Yeah, but also, we want to do some YouTuber merch sweepstakes in the coming weeks. So tell us which YouTuber's merch you want us to consider giving away, and then we'll coordinate that. But we must get into what's happening next week.
Yes, there is so much happening next week in the in the world of pop culture is what I was trying to say. Now, it is awards season. We are in the thick of it, and like every weekend there is a award show, and tomorrow is the Critics' Choice Awards, so I'm very excited about that.
Grownish is also back next week.
And we also have a bunch of big birthdays next week. So we've got Zayn Malik, Liam Hemsworth, Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide, Chicago West as well. It's her birthday, and Calvin Harris.
Yes, but guys, we really do want to thank you for watching each and every week. We love when you come hang out on the Celebrity Lowdown sofa with us. Gets our Saturday morning started off nice and bright, and you know what I'm trying to say. We really do appreciate it, but
really do.
We want you to come back, and you can come back by subscribing, because if you subscribe, you'll never miss a single thing.
Yes.
And also leave comments in the comment section below. We want you to participate with the emojis, but also we love reading your normal comments as well.
We do love reading your normal comments, and like we mentioned, we are going to be doing some YouTuber merch giveaways and sweepstakes. So tell us which YouTuber merch you want us to consider and, try and hook it up.
And of course, we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys. Wait, hold on. Stop. What am I doing? Emile, what's going on?
Guys, what you need to do is click that subscribe button and hit that bell. And also, leave a comment in the comment section below.
Yes, and catch up on more Clevver news right over here if, why not?